So it's pretty early, eh? You guys just played Gus's Pub last night?
Yeah, we're in Halifax, played at Gus's last night. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Tonight you're heading up to Moncton, right?
Yeah, we're playing at Zeros tonight.
Okay, cool. And then, you'll be here in St. John at Wasted Day on Saturday, the 5th?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very cool. So how's it? I know you've been out to the East Coast before, but how's this trip been, even though it's just kind of getting going?
It's good. So far, so good, man. I mean, the first show was fun. If it's any indicator of what to expect of the next shows, I think we're going to have a good weekend.
Yeah, getting some good vibes.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun last night. So, great vibes.
Cool.
Immaculate vibes, some might say.
Immaculate vibes. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yes.
So what draws you out to the East Coast?
Well, we came out last year, like end of May, beginning of June, and it was just like such a great time. The people were really nice. We made really good friends with these dudes in a band called Love Over.
Yeah, cool.
So they're joining us for the rest of the shows as of tomorrow. So it was just immaculate vibes in general,
Cool. Yeah, Love Over's wicked. Love Over's a great band.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Yeah. Have you heard their other band, Surface Wounds? Well, some of the same members anyway.
Yeah, I think that's a bit heavier stuff, eh?
It is. Yeah, it's quite heavy. So what made you guys I know you guys formed during the pandemic and you're kind of like a mishmash of other bands. I'm tempted to say supergroup, but maybe that word's kind of silly. But what
supergroup is cool. We like that.
Okay, you like that? Okay, cool. I mean, you're on Stomp Records, so obviously there's some cred there. So just give me the quick origin story for anyone listening.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, Matt and Luca and this dude, John Don, they started the band during the pandemic, kind of as a way to just, keep creative and have a little project going. They started the band and then things started to pick up. And then, a few lineup changes later, here we are. That's kind of it. It's not really the most incredible origin story, but we got a real solid lineup now. We're practicing a lot, doing some bigger shows, going on more tours. That's about it, man.
And being based in Montreal, you must have the scene there is amazing. And I'm guessing you play Turbo House quite a bit, or
Yeah, it's a bit of a running gag that we're like the house band at Turbo House. Yeah, because we used to play there quite a lot. Now a little bit less, but we'll be back there before the end of the year for one last show. Okay,
cool. To kick off or to end the year.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
Do you find do you worry about oversaturating the hometown, even though Montreal's huge, tons of venues? But do you ever, is that part of the calculation?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely actually said that this year in 2024 we wanted to play Montreal less, and that's actually what we've done. We've been playing out of town a lot more. We did Toronto a bunch, Ottawa a few times. Went out to Chatham and what was the other spot? Chatham and Niagara. Now we're here on the East Coast. We obviously want to play at home because, all our friends are there. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like a big one for us. But, eventually if we're playing Montreal every single month, it definitely does get a bit oversaturated. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the new record, Always Worse, Never Better, I know it's kind of you guys kind of describe it as post-hardcore with some pop vibes or some disco beats, but there's even kind of on the vocals anyway, there's kind of this goth sound going on that's really
there's definitely a bit of a Morrissey influence in the vocals there. Matt is a big fan of Morrissey and bands like The Killers as well. So he's definitely got a little bit of that kind of almost operatic thing, but not quite, crooning, but not quite, so yeah.
Yeah, crooning, yeah, and that kind of dark. Okay, more.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's really nice though. It hovers over the music in this kind of enjoyable. It's like poppy, but kind of creepy sometimes. I don't really know how to totally explain it, but.
No, I think that's actually a good definition of the vocal melodies for sure.
And do you guys have plans to head out to the west part of Canada anytime?
No concrete plans, but I think it's a good idea. I think we're going to start looking into it. I know we've spoken also maybe about doing Europe next summer. It's hard as an independent band, kind of course we have some support from our label, but it's still not easy to tour these days, mm-hmm. Especially we're 6 guys. It's a big project. So we're kind of taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, as they say.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, you can think about going to the States. I've heard of New Brunswick bands lately having a lot of visa issues, and I know one band in particular, like they got denied last minute and they had to cancel their whole U.S. tour, So, yeah, it can be tough for Canadians.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
There's one thing I read about you guys that I just wanted to bring up specifically, where it says there's like a drop in the old mentality of, quote, big things coming to, quote, if you don't like it, who cares? I'm kind of curious what's meant by that.
Yeah, I don't know. We're a bunch of dudes in our mid-30s. We've been doing this for a long time in different bands, different scenes, different styles of music. I kind of think we're over kind of trying to impress people. It's just like, if you want to listen to it, listen to it. If you don't. People will come to the shows, they have a good time, but a lot of people like to criticize, and it's just like, I'm over that, just like, have fun, enjoy the music. And if you don't like it, just don't like it and do something else, Don't need to impress anyone anymore,
Gotcha. Yeah, it's easy to worry, but like, are you talking more in like a business sense or just in terms of the...
No, just like in general, people can be judgy or whatever. So it's just like, it's, it's just like, have fun, be respectful to the people around you. And like, if you're going to be a bummer or a drag, go somewhere else, do something else.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's enough negativity out there. It's pretty easy to be a critic. So it's
big time.
Yeah,
everybody's a critic, right? So
absolutely. Yeah, it's addictive to be negative, actually, I think.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
Yeah. So the production of the record, was that mixed on the Neve console by any chance at Planet Studios?
It was mixed at Planet Studios. Was it on the Neve? That's a good question.
Sounds like a Neve. Maybe it's the SSL.
Yeah, it might very well be, yes.
That's just a nerdy question for me. I've been to that studio a couple times. I just wanted to I wanted to test my ears. I'm like, that sounds like the Neve console. So
yeah, it was. The whole thing was recorded, mixed, and mastered over a long period of time with a few different people. We had a lot of lineup changes. We had like a lot of new song ideas. We initially recorded 5 songs, and then we wanted to add 2 more to make kind of like a long EP or a mini album, as they've been calling it.
Yeah.
So it kind of, spanned over a lot of time to get everything done.
Okay.
So there was more people involved than we initially anticipated.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Now, is that in some way a good thing because it like made the sound like grow a bit or change in an unexpected way, or?
I think it just allowed us to get to our current lineup as well, So I think it was maybe a blessing in disguise. At first, it was a bit of a pain in the ass because we had first 5 songs recorded and we didn't release them right away. It took over a year and a half almost to get them on the album and get them out.
Okay.
But it also, like I said, let us get to our current lineup, which is our most stable and steady lineup.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And Internet Boyfriend, that was on Hockey Night in Canada, right? That must be an interesting story.
Yeah, that was sick, man. It was kind of just we just got an email from Matt and Mike at Stomp, and they just said, they're going to play your song tonight during I think it was the Rangers Winnipeg game.
Okay.
And then it came on in the second period, just near the end there, at one of the commercial breaks. And, you hear Ron McLean talking over your song. Some of us are sports fans in the band, so that was just really a surreal moment.
Okay.
Grew up watching Hockey Night in Canada.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it was super cool. Even if it was just like, a 15-second clip, it was just, kind of out of body experience almost.
Yeah. Was everyone there together to watch it, or like did anyone in the band not know it was coming?
No, I mean, some guys didn't give a shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Not everyone's a sports fan. So, gotcha. And initially we weren't sure which game it was going to be on. So, no, it was actually a buddy of ours who lives in Baltimore who happened to be watching that game for some reason, who caught it. And who sent us the clip.
That's awesome.
So we're pretty lucky we actually caught it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's you always hear about bands coming across, like, they would say hear their song on the radio for the first time. That's pretty similar. Like, that's pretty cool.
That's it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah. And just a shout out to Stomp Records too. I mean, the Creep Show's on there. I just last night found a band on the roster called We Hate You, Please Die. It's like, man.
Yeah. I checked them out. Yeah. They're pretty cool, man. Stomp's cool. You should check out Wine Lips is a really good one.
Wine Lips? Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Wine Lips. They're hella cool.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah. I'll put them on my list of bands to check out.
Fantastic. Yeah, do that, man.
Very cool. All right. So Michael, you guys are in town here in St. John at the Wasted Day, playing with not only Love Over, but I see Mercy Buckets are on the.
Oh yeah. We're playing the show on Saturday, St. John. Come through. We're gonna have a great time. After party at Dooley's. Bring $20 to put in the VLTs.
And are you gonna share like the good luck? Are you a VLT? Do you have the gift?
I don't have the gift. No.
You don't have the gift. Okay.
I'm gonna lose $20 that night, but that's okay.
Okay, but you gain it in entertainment and fun.
Yeah. We like to have a good time.
That's right. Okay, you heard it here, folks. October 5th, Saturday night, Wasted Day. The Fake Friends, Mercy Buckets, Love Over, and I believe the Stupids. Are they playing as well? The
Stupids as well. Stoop Heads. Yeah,
Stoop Heads. Very cool. It's going to be an awesome show.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. We're going to have a great time.
Awesome. Wicked.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot for coming on the show here today, Michael. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me. I had a great time. It was my first time on the radio. Hopefully not my last time. I hope I didn't swear too much. Shout out to my boy, New Jersey, Rick.
You heard it here. I'll add in a bunch of curse words for you. Don't worry.
Fantastic. Thanks, Jai.
Maybe before you want to go, Michael, do you want to do a station ID?
What's the station ID?
All you'd have to say is like, hey, this is Michael from the Fake Friends, and you're listening to local 107.3 FM in St. John.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Should I just go for it?
Just go for it, yeah.
Hey, this is Michael from the Fake Friends, and you're listening to local 107.3 FM.
Bam. Now you'll be on the radio every day.
That's so cool, man. Dreams do come true. Follow your dreams, join a rock band, stay in horrible hotels, have fun, love your mother. Peace out.
Smash VLTs. All right, cool, man.
Yes, smash VLTs.
All right, that's wicked, man. I hope the rest of the tour is great.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Peace.
Peace out.